Ms. Marlowe, and thank you so much for watching HSN. So we're going to offer to you a pretty blouse by the one and only IMAN. We all know IMAN. She is a global supermodel. She has worked in the fashion industry for many, many years, and we are so fortunate to have IMAN bring to us a capsule collection called Global Chic, which is exclusive to HSN. And this pretty blouse is part of that line. This is called her Global Chic Luxury Resort Cold Shoulder Crossover Top. And it's everything that we want in a blouse. It's cool in the fabric. It's just a 100% polyester blend that skims the body very nicely. But it covers the arms, which is nice. And it's got a nice slenderizing slit right down the center of the blouse. So it covers, yet it gives us a little bit of that peekaboo look and design that you guys see there. So let's go over some choices and sizes. This comes in extra small through 3X. It's in black, coral rose floral, red. Our navy print is sold out, so thank you for your phone calls there, but that's completely gone. Aqua mist. Palm print is the design that you're seeing up front when the cameras come back to me. We've got an animal print. And we have a purple. This is $29.95 at a summer price. It's on 2 credit card payments of $14.95. And it is the perfect blouse to wear with jeans, a cute capri. You can wear this with a long maxi skirt if you want to. And although it's summer and it could be 100 degrees outside, there are many of us as women, we just don't want to show our upper arms. But we do want to have that updated style and just that slit right on top of the arm without covering up or exposing any of the underarm. I think it's perfect. The V-neck styling, we know, is so flattering on every bust line. It allows us to look nice and slenderizing. And this kind of crossover design, I'll just show it to you. It's completely sewn down. So it's just the look of, but look at how billowy and how soft this is. This print, by the way, is one of my favorites. It's called the Palm. It's got the backdrop of the white or the off-white with a little shade of pink and peach and a little bit of green. So this palm print is really in right now. I'll turn it around on the back so that you can see it in the back. So whether you're wearing it on the outside of something, you know, sometimes you'll wear a blouse on the outside, it'll look a little too bulky. Not with this fabric. Because of the way that it just kind of falls right into your body, it's really beautiful. So let's cover sizing for you so that you can choose the size that you need. And our sizing is very ample. You can see on the size 4, for example, the bust measurement is 34. On the 6, it's 35. So be sure to get the right sizing. If you've shopped IMAN before at HSN, this is true to size. Ooh, I seem to really love the florals in this one. That coral rose is really beautiful. By the way, that's an IMAN harem pant that you can find on our website at hsn.com. So if you like that whole look, you can certainly do that. We've got some Diane Gilman pants coming up in the show. So IMAN has said, because I am very fortunate to work with her, that for every trouser and every skirt, it is wise to have at least 3 blouses or tops to go back with it. And you know what? It kind of makes sense when you really think about it. Because if you're just wearing a pair of denim jeans, you can probably take 1 pair of denim jeans with you when you travel. Let's say you're going away from a week. You just change the blouses. No one will ever know. So in our wardrobe, we really need to invest in more and more blouses. That's been her thing for 2018, to really get us to build a great wardrobe. And the way that you do it really is by having a variety of blouses. And this one can take you from the boardroom to the bar. It really can. It can. So let's go over the choices for you. The palm print, which is my personal favorite, it is very popular. That just says summertime to me, because it has that backdrop of a white. I wouldn't say the backdrop is an optic white, but it's pretty white. There's your floral rose. That one is gorgeous with that coral backdrop. And then we also have the leopard. That's gonna be the prints that we have available. The other choices are going to be the solids. There's your aqua mist, which is a pretty green color that's gorgeous. We've got red. We've got it in the purple choice. We have it, of course, also in the black and the white. $20 off. This is normally $49.95. It's $29.95 while supplies last. And on FlexPay, for more Iman, stick around because we're gonna talk next about that pant. Check out that harem pant. If you wanna buy the entire look, that harem pant is available on our website, and as you can see, you can get the whole look from head to toe. Or if you like to color block, maybe wear a different color on the top than in the bottom, you're more than welcome to do it. We've got all sizes extra small through 3X in this pant. We've got one print remaining, but the others are in the same color palette as we offered to you in the blouse. So if you'd like to order that one, you can go to our website to learn more. And while you're there, check out the must-have summer essentials on our website. There's up to 30% off on some of the summer clothes. There's sundresses and maxi skirts and all sorts of great garments for you to wear all summer, and many of them are